Hi guys, my name is Ben, and today I show you top anime where popular girl love unpopular guy. Please help me and subscribe to my channel. And enjoy the show, let's get it! Gamers. Kiyotamana is a typical high school gamer, living out an average student's life. One day, however, he has an unexpected meeting with a cutest girl in school that make him want to disappear without a trace. This girl, Karen Tendo, is an exemplary student who is proclaimed to be the school's idol. She discovers that Amano is a gamer, and this newfound knowledge incites a passionate desire within her to recruit him into the game club. Upon visiting the club, Amano is forcibly made aware of a side to gaming wildly different than the one he loves so dearly. Tendo's interest in Amano begins shaking up what was once an uneventful life, filling it with spontaneity, awkwardness, and a little bit of mayhem. As a result, every day becomes a comical battle for Amano's sanity, and he tries to adapt to his wild, unexpected changes. Witchcraft works. Tonaka Takamiya was perfectly happy with his completely average and normal life. His primary problem in life was the fact that he shared a school with the school's princess, Ayaka Kagari. Both girls and boys farm over her, which makes Honoko's life difficult since he rides the same bus as her in the morning and sits next to her in class. What's worse is that if he even oddly interacts with her fan club takes him out back and beats him up. One day while taking out the trash, he looks up to see a school building falling on top of him. He is saved at the very last moment by the very same beautiful girl, Ayaka, that he's never even had a full conversation with. She finally speaks to him, revealing him that she's been protecting him in secret, but now that someone is attacking him directly, she no longer needs to do it covertly. It turns out that Ayaka is a fire witch, and there are other witches in the world who want to capture Honoka and use him from the power that he possesses instead of his seen yesterday for me. Someone says love is in the air, but not for our MC Rico, who can look at the beauty in front of him and keep chasing after his broken heart. Our MC is a 26-year-old graduate, not doing much, just living a simple part-timer life. However, things change when he meets a teenager girl named Haru, constantly being bugged to be friends with our MC, but Rico has a crush on his classmate Shinako. Things get interesting when MC finally decides to confess. As a result, he completely banned a friend zone. Well, when you keep running your own thing by your own two hands, things like that happen. Now, the only option left is a teenage girl. After that, the story will take a few dramatic turns here and there. Either way, it is a good slow-paced mature romance if you're into it. Masamune-kun's revenge. Sometimes childhood trauma can create wonders even stronger than the plot armor. Or MC Masamune Makabe is a perfectionist. You won't believe this slim-looking guy was extremely ugly when he was a kid, yet he mastered the courage to confess to the school's most beautiful and popular girl. Stupid move, right? Of course, the outcome will be a harsh rejection and as a nickname picks food. Back to the present, MC is now the most popular guy in the school. Still, he can bear the shame he once experienced, so he decides to make that girl suffer the same. However, she isn't any ordinary girl who falls for anyone so easily. Thus, it begins a story of revenge and hopelessly falling in love with the same girl all over again. The case study of Vanitas, the underdog of 2021. I'm sure you have heard this name before. If not, then you sure need to look at it. RMC Vanitas is the most interesting character. He had a strong hatred towards vampires, but still decided to save them, whether they like it or not. For that, we get to see an unseen pairing between Vanitas and Jean. They might not get along every time they see each other. However, our MC left no chance to tease her. On one occasion, MC gave her a choice to drink his blood to get more powerful and save her young master Luca. Jean can stand by how a simple human can be his irritating. The chemistry between them is intense. Make sure you are watching it in the right place at the right time. Watching them is surely an organic experience. Just because. Can someone tell why every dramatic romance story occurs during the final high school year? Can't you plan anything before that? Here you are going to step out to the uncertain future, and the person that cherish the most will remain in touch. Is the main focus of Just Because. Our MC never stay in the same place for more than a year due to its father's line of work. He finally got the chance to move back to his hometown. His comeback brings a lot of painful feelings to the other, especially when he meets Haruta, his childhood friend, and the main focus of our list. Haruto's future is secure after graduation. Now, he left with only one thing, a confession to someone he likes. So, how did the confession go? Watch the series and find out. Amagami. Amagami is completely based on rejection, and how can we skip it, especially for this list? Our MC Junichi has been living his whole life on rejection since childhood. However, in his high school days, love struck him again, but not with one. Instead, he is interested in the 5 beauties of his class. By overcoming his phobia of rejection, he decided to confess Haruka, the school's most popular girl. In MC First Love Interest, we get to see a happy ending with her, but it's all part of Genjutsu. Yet RMC didn't give up. After all, he still has more options to pick, and maybe he will be lucky with either one of them. The story is divided into short arcs, so consider a pack of rom-coms in one anime. Orange. First day of the school year. For all female, lead Naho they can go anywhere, as she is late. However, she discovered a strange letter that changed everything because the sender is not other than herself, but from the future, 10 years. At first, she thinks of it as a stupid prank, like who sends a letter, instead of just going back by itself and changing everything to the need. Still, Naho read it out of curiosity, and it turns out all the mentioned events started happening, like the new transfer students she will be meeting and becoming a close friend. If possible, I will write a letter to my younger self. Don't go for a college degree, because the world's going to end miserably anyway. But for the case of Naho, it's all related to a single person, and her future self is begging not to make the same mistake again. I'll let you guess what the mistake was. Osame. It's a golden rule in anime. MC has a lovely caring childhood friend who will do anything for him, but his heart is always on other track. Like our MC, Suihara is confessed by his childhood friend Kuroha, as RMC's eyes are on someone else. He rejects her with a sister tag. Now RMC goes to confess his feelings to the girl he loves the most, his classmate Shirakusa. Turns out she already has a boyfriend. From here on, MC and his childhood friend work together as they become closer, and Shueharu realizes his own feelings for Kuroha. So, at the end of their plan, he confesses to her in front of the entire school. What do you think will happen next? Watch the anime and find out. Rent a girlfriend. Sometimes rejections are not the bad, and at least for this, I'm not against the rejection. The same goes for our MC Kazuya, who may be one unlucky guy due to his weirdness. In the first few minutes into the series, he gets dumped by his girlfriend. We still don't know the full details, but who cares? Mommy-chan is happy, and Kazuya is breaking some sweat even in depression. On the one hand, he entered a dating app to meet Chizuru, the best girl of 2020. However, one thing led to another, and Chizuru become RMC neighbor. See, plot armor can sure do wonders. Ultimately, it will lead to Kazuya X being jealous and wanting RMC back at all costs. Kazuya be a man and don't go back. Koikimo. With all the age gap controversy being aside, love can be found at any point of time. After all, you don't get an underage girl all the time, not until you meet or MC Ryu Amakusa, a genius playboy philanthropist who seems to have it all. In reality, RMC is not happy with what he has, but it all changed. After one staircase incident, he got saved by a high school girl from Fallen. The next thing he knew, the girl was none other than his little sister friend. At the first meeting, NC confesses his true feelings, which obviously is considered a crime, and Ichika rejects him immediately. But that only makes Ruya want Ichika even more. Thankfully, these feelings are not handled by MC's little sister. You know what I mean, right? Instead, she helped both to reach a mutual decision. Eijihiro, or MC Yoshida, is a true gentleman who earns my respect, and all the girls around him as well. After all, he was aiming for one and got many in return. From his looks, he's quite handsome, at least for a programmer surrounded by beautiful women. And here I am being tired of greeting my old age boss. Anyway, Yoshida is in love with her boss. One day he gathered the courage to confess his true feelings to her. In the end, he got rejected, starting ahead to celebrity. The occasion he decided to drink all night. Lucky for him because that decision made him hit the jackpot. On her way back, he meets a runaway high school girl named Sayu. And then after that, they both start living happily with each other. Golden time. Due to a tragic accident, Benny Tada is struck with amnesia, dissolving the memories of his hometown and past. However, after befriending Mitsuya Nagisawa, he decides to move on and begin a new life at a life school in Tokyo. But just as he is beginning to adjust to his college life, the beautiful Kokukage dramatically barges into Benry's life, and their change meeting marks the beginning of an unforgettable year. After having a glimpse of college life, Benry learns that he is in a new place and a new world, a place where he can be reborn, have new friends, fall in love, make mistakes, and grow. And as he begins to discover who he was, the path he has chosen leads him toward blandly bright life that he will never want. My teen romance comedy. Hajime Hikigaya is an apathetic high school student with narcissistic and semi-nihilistic tendencies. He firmly believes that joyful youth is nothing but a farce, and everyone who says otherwise is just lying to themselves. In a novel punishment from writing an essay mocking modern social relationships. Hachiman's teachers forces him to join the Volunteer Service Club, a club that aims to extend a helping hand to any students who seek their support in achieving their goals, with the only other club member being the beautiful Ice Queen Yukina Yukinashita. Hachima finds himself on the front line of other people's problems, a place he never dreamed he will be. As Hachiman and Yukina use their wits to solve many students' problems, will Hachiman's rotten view of society prove to be a hindrance or a tool he can use to his adventures? Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel. Well, you have been with you. See you later. Bye bye.